When the light died, I thought that was the end. But it wasn't. It never is. The darkness wasn't empty anymore. It had a pulse, slow, steady, like something enormous breathing behind the walls. I reached for the flashlight, tapping it, shaking it, begging it to come back to life. And for a second, it did a weak, trembling beam cutting through the black. That's when I realized the room wasn't just covered in photos. The walls themselves were made of them. Hundreds, thousands, layered one over another. Faces fading into faces, eyes staring from every angle. And every one of them was me. Some smiling, some screaming, some whispering something I couldn't hear. Then I heard footsteps, slow, deliberate, echoing on the other side of the wall. I pressed my ear against it, holding my breath. And through the thin layer of photos, I heard my own voice. It said, "You remember this place differently, don't you?" The sound came from inside the wall, and as it spoke, the photographs began to move, their faces twitching, mouths opening, eyes rolling upward like something inside them was waking up. I stumbled back, but the wall kept breathing. Zaya Shikuneto, Hebi wo Maraibu. And then, the corridor returned. But not how I left it. Now it was pulsing, shifting, like veins running through the world itself. The fog was gone, replaced by black liquid dripping from the ceiling, glowing faintly red beneath the surface. And in that light, I saw carvings along the walls. Spirals, words, symbols. Some I recognized. One I didn't. The same phrase from the photos. "You're not supposed to exist twice." And beneath it, freshly carved, still bleeding, "One of us must go." That's when I saw him again. My other self, standing at the far end of the corridor, holding a flashlight that worked perfectly. He smiled, that same wrong, stretched smile, and began to speak in perfect sync with my thoughts. "You kept walking," he said. "You should have turned back when it forgot your name." My heart was hammering so loud I could barely hear him. He raised his flashlight, and behind him, shapes emerged from the red glow versions of me I didn't remember being. Each one slightly different. Each one watching. "The corridor doesn't forget," he whispered. "It remembers every mistake, every version you tried to bury." I ran. Not because I thought I could escape, but because I didn't want to see what I'd become. The walls screamed, the lights flashed, and as I hit the end of the corridor, I found a door. Wooden. Old. With a handle that felt too warm to touch, and carved across its surface were the words, "Open only if you are sure which one you are." I hesitated. Then I turned the handle, and the door whispered back, "You chose wrong."